my privilege and pleasure to launch at this National Conference on Girls' Education the UNFPA's State of World Population 2017, entitled Worlds Apart, Reproductive Health and Rights in an Age of Inequality. UNFPA is grateful for the opportunity to also contribute to the promotion of the Girls' Declaration in Jamaica, as it is featured in the agenda. Before introducing the report, I would like to express our warm appreciation to the Planning Institutes of Jamaica, the Sandhurst High School, and all other government and civil society partners that have worked tirelessly to organize this event in this symbolic edifice. The State of World Population Report, which looks like this, is for 2017, is UNFPA Signature's annual publication, which each year examines critical developmental and emerging issues and the actions that needs to be taken to resolve the challenges they pose. The theme of this year's report, as we were saying, is World Apart, Reproductive Health and Rights in an Age of Inequality, is aligned with UNFPA's aim to focusing on the furthest behind first, in line with the Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development and its 17 goals, which are grounded in principles of rights, fairness, inclusiveness, and equality. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, inequality is everywhere, both in developed and developing countries, and we all witness an increasingly unequal world. However, inequality is not only about money, it's also about power, rights, and opportunities. We are having here a great opportunity for young girls in Jamaica. And it has many dimensions that feed on each other. One dimension of inequality which resonates with us at the UNFPA, and one which has received too little attention, is in the denial of reproductive rights and the effect of the denial on half of humanity represented by women and girls. This is the focus of this report in 2017, which starts by making the case for a more equal world. It also draws attention to the inequality in health and rights, the intersection of inequalities and women's health and rights and economic inequality, the cost of inequality, and the centrality of supporting the capability and reaching the furthest behind first. The report concludes, as usual, by elaborating on 10 transformative actions for a more equal world. If you have this little brochure, you can see a list of them, but they are well elaborated in the main document. Let's consider this. In most developing countries, the poorest women have the least power to decide whether, when, or how often to become pregnant. The poorest women also have the least access to quality care during pregnancy and childbirth. This inequity has lasting repercussions for women's health, work life, and earnings potential, and for the contribution to the nation's development and elimination of poverty. Jamaica is still challenged with high incidences of teenage pregnancy. And despite the existence of the National Integration Policy and the work of the Women's Center Foundation of Jamaica and its partner, including UNFPA, many adolescent mothers cease attending school once their pregnancy becomes public knowledge. The situation is exacerbated in rural and poor communities. The story about school dropout because of teen pregnancy is still very common, with the birth rate at 72 per 1,000 adolescent girls. While we know that education prepares girls for future jobs and livelihoods, raises their self-esteem and their status, and gives them more say in decisions affecting their lives.